Hi, and welcome back to our short videos on business studies. We are in still chapter 8 actually, management leadership, and today we're going to look at qualities of leaders. So some of the areas that we're going to look at is what is a leader, what is a manager, can a manager be a leader, and can a leader be a manager? Before you get all confused, fret not. Let's look at the next slide to have a better understanding of what is a leader and a manager. If you recall, we spoke about the management functions earlier, and a manager is basically responsible to ensure that they are able to set objectives, organize resources, motivate staff so that the organization's objectives are met. Okay, so that's clearly what a manager means, very much a function-based role. Yeah, but a leader, on the other hand, needs to possess something a bit more than just what a manager could do. It's basically an art, all right? The art of motivating a group of people towards achieving a common objective. So as you can see, it's not going to be as simple as just setting objectives or organizing resources. It's also getting people to do what they're supposed to do or to motivate them to do it, all right? Now, in the previous slide, we asked whether managers can be a leader and leaders can be a manager. And on this part of the slide, we will cover on that portion. Yeah. Not all managers are leaders. Why? Because a manager who carries out management functions but does not inspire others to achieve the organizational goals is not a leader. All right, so a manager who could just carry out the functions of a management but does not inspire others, does not encourage others to do more or achieve what the organization's objectives are, is not a leader. Yeah. Now, not all leaders also are managers. Why? Because a leader who is not able to organize resources, set objectives, coordinate activities is not manager material. They may be a leader to inspire others, but they do not get these basic management functions done, right? So therefore, these answers your questions on whether managers can be leaders, whether all managers are leaders, and whether all leaders are managers. Now, as usual, we will be looking at qualities of leaders, right? What are the characteristics or the qualities that a leaders possess? And what I've done here again is to actually provide four of these qualities, right? Desire to succeed, ability to think beyond the obvious, multi-talented, and incisive mind. Now, with these four criterias, I have also put in four descriptions to each criteria, which is again all jumbled up for you to attempt. And I'm going to leave you some time here, about maybe, I don't know, a minute or so. All right, try to match them to the correct answers, and we'll look at the answers in the next slide. Okay, so now we're back to looking at the answers for the four characteristics, right? Desire to succeed. The description for that is a strong hunger to push oneself to achieve greater goals, right? Ability to think beyond the obvious. If you have got sees things in a different perspective as your answer, then yes, you are right. Thirdly, multi-talented, right? Possess more than one skill, for example, able to manage people and handle finances at the same time, multi-talented. And finally, an incisive mind, someone who is a clear-minded person, all right, and very analytical. So you have four of these characteristics of a leader or qualities of a leader, and they are matching descriptions. I hope you have got them right. Now, I hope you're able to see the differences between a manager and a leader. All right, can a manager be a leader as well? Yes, if they have all these criteria plus the management functions at the same time. Now, a leader needs to have something above and beyond what a manager needs to have. All right, for example, the ability to push people. All right, to push oneself, to push others to follow the needs of the organization or the aspirations of the organization, right? A leader needs to also be able to have more than one skills, for example, because they would need to be able to look at a few parts of the management, right, or areas of the business in order to support the whole organization, right? And also a person who is a leader needs to have the ability to think beyond the obvious, right? Sees things in a different perspective, all right? Be able to provide good ideas, all right? Ideas that has not been thought before, right? To innovate a business growth, so to speak. And also a very much a clear-minded individual. All right, so these are four of the qualities. You may be listing out more than that based on what you've read in your books and so forth, right? But basically, you will be able to understand that a leader plays much more of a broader, bigger role than what a manager does. Now, this is the almost last slide of our presentation where we normally recap what we have covered in today's lessons, right? So we have understood the differences and similarities between a manager and a leader, and you are able to explain the qualities of a leader. You're able to describe the qualities of a leader in case your exam questions ask you to. Now, of course, much revision is needed from your end, right? Besides just watching this video, for you to pick up and understand more about a leader. So thank you so much for watching today's class, and if you have questions or concerns, you may drop me an email on my email address in the slide below, teach@savage.com.my. Till I see you again in my next presentation, have a beautiful, beautiful day.